Next would be the candidate for state representative for District 16, Kendall Colt.
Thank you very much, Jeff, and thank you to Jasper County Farm Bureau for hosting this event tonight. This is really important. I'm really thrilled with the turnout I'm seeing here tonight. They can see democracy is alive and well here in Jasper County and all the excitement for this election. I am a lifetime resident of Jasper County. My wife, Tammy, and I, a lifetime resident as well. We farm near Rensselaer. We farm with my family. It's a family operation. Our son's on the farm with us. My father's still on the farm, so it's a three-generational farm. As you know, probably, I've been involved in Jasper County government as your county commissioner, actually representing this area for 18 years. And I had an opportunity to run for office once Representative Gutwein said he was no longer going to serve. And really, I have a passion to serve and to represent our rural communities. And someone asked me once, why do you want to be involved? And it's because I said, we've got 2 children, now 4 grandchildren, and they had an opportunity to come back after college to this community, to this county, to set up their family and to have their occupation, and both are involved in agriculture. So you've got to have communities that are open to that, communities that can be sustainable and thrive, so people want to come back to these communities. I represent 4 counties, parts of Jasper, Pulaski, Stark, and White, including the 2 county seats of all 4 of those, Rensselaer, Winamac, Knox, and Monticello. Very rural district, very large district. The only larger geographical district in Indiana is House District 13, currently held by Representative Nagel. There's not many of us involved in agriculture in the Indiana House of Representatives. There's 100 members. Another one we have, Representative Bovair, is here this evening from Putnam County. He's involved in agriculture, and you now are represented in Keener and Wheatfield Township by Mike Aylesworth, who lives just north of DeMott, just north of the river. He's chairman of the House Ag Committee, and so those 3 of us really represent pretty much agriculture in that state house. Just a couple things. Again, I'm just finishing my first term. These are 2-year terms. Last year, I had a couple bills. You think about what are the issues in our rural communities today. Land use issues are the first thing that come to mind, right? How do we use our land? Who directs and dictates what we can do with our property? So I commissioned had a bill that established a land use task force. We met 3 times last fall, and we will have recommendations to take through the General Assembly. Hopefully, get some of those enacted to support not only agriculture but our rural communities. The other bill last year inventoried our lost farmland. So one of the speakers earlier talked about how important farms are. These are all food security issues. We have to look out for our future and preserve our farmland so we have the food available to sustain ourselves and to feed our world. And we kind of take that for granted because there's so much agriculture around us. But as you've noticed, there's other parts of the state that's losing their farmland at a rapid rate. Jump ahead to this year, I had 4 bills that got signed by the governor. One was about youth workforce to allow youth to come in. The last thing was about to prohibit adversarial ownership of Indiana farmland. I think that's really important. Kendall Colt running for re-election for state representative. I appreciate your support.
Next would be the candidate for judge of Jasper Circuit Court, John D.